Good afternoon, everyone. As Lewes host Canvey Island, their teams enter the pitch for this afternoon affair in the Isthmian Premier Division. Calvin Lumbombo Kalala, can he fancy one from distance? He does. First shot on goal for the Rooks, and Sam Jackson coming down low to just collect that effort. Gonda looking fierce as he takes the ball inside. He's just got the Canvey midfielder onto him. Pritchard back out to Soblia. He curls one in. Whelpdale's there, hits the crossbar. Another good attack there from the Rooks. Whelpdale heading it just 6 yards out, unable to keep it down. Vint looking for that switch and finding Calvin Lumbombo Kalala with a lovely touch on his right foot. He's up against Crowhurst. Kalala switching it back to Organteo. He strikes it with his left. Or it's his weaker foot, in fact. As Kalala still finds himself with the ball up against Crowhurst as he just lays off the stand challenge, allowing Kalala to just play it back to Penny. He does strike it from distance. And it's the number 6, Girdlestone, who heads that away. Making some noise considering the amount of fans there are. Gonda coming into the box, poking it towards Soblia. It lets off a strike, picked up by Kalala on the rebound. Here's Organteo as he'll try and loft the ball in. Olakoga's there, unable to get the connection he wanted. The referee blows his whistle, ordering for medical attention as Olakoga and Rob Girdlestone are down after a collision in the box, following Organteo's ball, but promising there as Olakoga headed it goalwards, unable to keep the ball down. Here comes Penny in towards Soblia in a pocket of room. A good pass through to Whelpdale, just a bit too much onto that as the goalkeeper spills it and Whelpdale tries to make the most of it. Lewes still with an opportunity here. Whelpdale, he'll fancy one from distance! Just past that far post, but it was Chris Whelpdale involved in that move there for the Rooks. But Lewes still with the ball in a promising area. Here is Soblia looking up to play a ball in. Whelpdale gets his head onto it and Jackson makes the save. It was straight at Jackson as he headed it down low. Jackson unable to keep it. It was more of a body save than with his hands. Munns with a curling ball in. Whelpdale gets his head onto it, which kindly falls to Girdlestone, strikes it towards Harvey's goal, just over the crossbar. Doesn't trouble Harvey, and it's let off for the Rooks. Soblia out to Organteo, up against Edwards. Brilliant footwork there from the left back as he puts it in with his right foot. Whelpdale's there, chests it down, just unable to keep his footing. Calls for a penalty as Canvey clear it away. Nothing given. No foul in it, says the referee. Here is the substitute Hubble, playing it to the other substitute Kouassi, threading in a clever ball low. Penny anticipates it, sliding in to intercept that ball, as it looked like Connor Hubble was favourite to get there too. But Lewes now come forward. And that's a lovely ball, played in towards Gonda. Almost 1-on-1, and it is 1-0! Gonda with the celebrations, 2 goals in 2 games. On the score sheet like he was on Tuesday night, getting on the end of that lovely ball played from Marcus Soblia. Once again, Soblia with an assist, and Gonda with a goal, and Lewes are in the driving seat of this game. 1-0 to the Rooks. Soblia controlling possession here from the Rooks as Vint tries to play a first-time ball into Whelpdale in an offside position. But he got connection on that. Vint lofting it up to Whelpdale, who gets a lovely, cute first touch pass into Soblia. Back out to Kalala. Another good opportunity here for the Rooks as Kalala steers it goalwards. Strikes it to that near post as Jackson makes the save. It looked fairly unorthodox. It curled. Arrowsmith is lurking, but Hubble with a high ball in towards that back post. Adebiyi is there, surely for Canvey. Great goalkeeping from Nathan Harvey as he's back up on his feet. Adebiyi First time clearance, and there's some room here for Satch to run into as he tries the first time ball into Kouassi. Hits the cross, it hits the post in fact. My word, the closest Canvey have come to goal all game now since that effort up against Crowhurst. Soblier going in to help out. Here is Soblier as he makes a nice through ball into Oganteo, but Crowhurst reads it well and clears it away. Vint gets his head onto it, but Hubble comes forward and threads a pass down that right-hand side, and that's good pace shown from Higgins as he manages to get the best of Vint. Vint did seem to handball it. Higgins! Gotting for Lewes as Canvey score as they broke away deep from their own half. It's the substitute Sam Higgins that equalises so late on here at the Pan with his 5th goal of the season. Managing to get the better of Ronnie Vint and striking it into that corner. Lewes 1, Canvey 1. But now Lewes are favourites with this corner. Pritchard towards that back post. Elliott gets his head onto it! And he finds the back of the net! Lewes back in the lead! Seconds after Canvey got the equaliser, and it's Jake Elliott again! Wow! After their hearts were sunk as Sam Higgins buried the ball into the corner, Jake Elliott gets on the end of that Bradley Pritchard delivery to head Lewes back into the lead. He's managed to be a commanding figure in that back line and clear it when necessary. But here come Canvey again. And they have a free kick in a dangerous position for Lewes. Taking his time to make sure they're in a fair position. Higgins and Nathan Harvey, and it's 2-2! Sam Higgins driving it low and taking it beyond Nathan Harvey. What an ending we've had here in stoppage time. Canvey have pulled an equaliser out of nowhere once again. Minutes away from the final whistle, unsure of how much added on time there will be, and there won't be any. An amazing and spectacular final few minutes of stoppage time here